iOS 4.2 Beta 2 now in hands of developers. Rumors are that the iPhone 3GS will get HDR photography after all, and PayPal is working harder to turn your iPhone into your next wallet. All this and more coming up right now. Hello everybody, I'm Jaime Rivera and welcome to the Pocketnow iReview, the show where we go through all the week's cool and the not so cool inside the world of Apple's iOS devices. As always, let's start off with the cool. One of the things that really amazed us this week is how Apple is being quick about releasing their betas to developers lately. Right now they're on their beta 2 of iOS 4.2 and we're still expecting it to be really cool for November. Really no big things happening right now, barely a couple of improvements on speed and stability. Apparently the only thing they actually did work on was releasing iTunes 10.1 beta alongside iOS 4.2 beta 2, and apparently it's only for them to be able to test their AirPrint services on or through the new iTunes service, and apparently, well, that's going to be it. iTunes 10.1 is going to be the name of iTunes available for iOS 4.2. So let's see what happens eventually when everything is released in November. Continuing on with more cool news, if you remember, one of our biggest rants in one of our past iReviews was the fact that we were not going to get HDR photography for the iPhone 3GS and that Apple didn't say anything. Well, it seems that iOS 4.2 or probably a later version is going to bring HDR photography to the iPhone 3GS. Surely there are ways to jailbreak your device and get HDR photography for now, but some people really prefer to go with the official releases. Really nothing confirmed just yet. We don't know what to expect, so we'll see what happens eventually when Apple does release iOS 4.2. Probably we'll get a surprise right there. Another cool thing that's happening is that PayPal is releasing an update to their iOS application that will allow you to deposit checks using your iOS device. How will this work? Well, you'll have to take a picture of the check, and the device or the camera and the software will figure out what the check is and actually deposit that to your balance. This is actually not new. It had already been implemented by Chase Bank, so it's really cool that this technology is becoming mainstream in other services, and let's hope PayPal continues evolving their services into allowing you to do even more and more things that will save you a couple of minutes or hours making a line at the bank just to get your check deposited. So we'll hope that this feature becomes available to other banks eventually. Really cool. Another cool thing that happened this week is that the Apple TV, aside from being released, also brought us information on its firmware. If you remember, the iPhone 4 is considered to be the iPhone 3.1 for them internally. I don't know what's the reason or what's the point, but it seems that the firmware of the Apple TV also mentions the existence of an iPhone 3.2 and an iPhone 3.3. What are these? I'm not even going to mention the Verizon iPhone because I'm tired about that, but could it be the iPhone 5 already being in works, or could it be, I don't know, some sort of an existing update to Apple fixing Antenna Gate and that being iPhone 3.3 or 3.2? Could be. You never know. Rumors are still rumors. We don't know what to expect, and most probably we won't know till next year. You know how much it takes for Apple to test the unit, but at least we know that Apple's already on the works, and well, let's hope it's an iPhone 5 or something for other carriers. We never know what to expect yet. Let's start off with the not so cool. September 30th has already passed, the iPhone 4 case program has ended, and as of now, Apple is not saying anything about their Antenna Gate issues. They're not saying if they actually released the new batch of devices, or if we can expect that the, Antenna Gate issues have miraculously been forgotten. So what happens for people that actually buy an iPhone 4 as of now? What can they expect? Well, you can pay $30 for your bumper case for now, or any sort of equivalent cases, because that's pretty much it. No confirmation, no rumors, nothing. Everything's been shut. Don't really know what to expect, but I don't know. Apple, do something about it. At least extend your case program more. Confirm that your new devices being released as of now won't have the issues. And for more not so cool news, it seems that Ping has really not been what Apple expected. Aside from the fact that it doesn't work with Facebook, Apple and Facebook really haven't, figured it out on how they're going to implement this. It seems that it's really not doing very good. Aside from the fact that a lot of people are already subscribers, that's pretty much it. Nobody's following anybody. It's really not as mainstream as Apple expected. They did release an update on iTunes 10.0.1 to actually offer more services for Ping, but as it stands, I think Apple really lost a lot of time on that instead of working on iTunes on the cloud. So back to the drawing board, huh? That's it for today's iReview. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions or comments about this video, remember to keep us up on the comments of the post or on twitter.com/PocketNowTweets or youtube.com/PocketNowVideo. That's it for now.